Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Guyce. This is Eve Online. Uh, Playing a new character. Been soloing basically the past 11 streams roughly. I just now got set up again with another Kestrel, and I got a couple more Incursus left as well. Gonna go ahead and fly with a buddy of mine. We started a corp up and just got into this faction warfare stuff to look for fights and kind of have fun just with the solo and small gang stuff. Really, we've been doing a lot of solo and duo stuff, and then taking in people and just kind of giving them some advice on fittings and stuff like that. Anybody that's interested in PvP, we kind of take out on roams and such. So I actually have them in a fleet with me right now. Um, it's just the two of us. We're gonna go duo a little bit. Again, I've got a Kestrel. He's in a destroyer. So we're gonna go out, and he's just gonna give me some backup, basically, and we're gonna go out and just have fun. And I'm gonna try a little different route. I haven't been over this direction in a while. um, but he was out there and said there was some good fights out that way, and we'll head out there and see what's up. Again, this character, the fit is a really cheap fit. I'm gonna lose ships, gonna lose a lot of ships, and get on kills every once in a while here and there. It's definitely something that's gonna happen with PvP. Um, Less than 1,000,000 skill points right now. I've got some things training that will probably put me at about 1.5 million skill points. So it's basically a bunch of skills to level 3. Just enough to get some fittings together and give me some of the bonuses as quick as possible to get into PvP. It's normally about a 15-day training plan as long as you stick to one race and one weapon type, and then add another like week or so to add the rest of the racial ships in there. And this is going to be like all frigs. Really, you can add destroyers to it as well because it's still all small weapons. Yeah, you're utilizing the same modules that would fit on a frigate on a destroyer. So if you feel so inclined to add destroyers to your list and such, then and that's the thing as well. I still have not done the intro to the YouTube channel yet, but I will. So let's see, I got a little bit of a delay on this, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. And I got again Aloe up in here, court mate of mine, and we're gonna go ahead and head out and duo this. Alright, Aloe, you ready? I'm gonna go ahead and undock and hit the first spot. I've been flying with Aloe for a long time. Basically, just about the whole time I've been playing Eve, actually. Alright, mate, I'm just gonna go ahead and get one jump ahead of you. The system gate's clear on the other side. I'll scan it on my way through. Alright, jump and warp to next gate. Just in case you guys don't know, we're basically staggering our warps to kind of stay a little bit away from each other. We don't want to have a possible fight, break out and then people run just because a couple of us are coming. Go ahead and jump and warp next gate. So we're gonna burn through these systems that don't have anybody in them, and basically I'll do a D-scan on the way through to see if there's anything worth fighting. So I won't be pausing a lot to talk, just kind of burning through here, and I'll be focusing on calling stuff for allo. Copy that. I had nothing on scan through here, so jump and warp out. I'm not taking.
About the same as last couple night. I won't see much for vibes.
Copy that. Yeah, jump on contact. Nothing in this next system either. So.
I think it's usually around 6.
Excellent. Jump and warp. Sorry.
I actually leave
Yeah. There was nobody in here, and I'm sitting here warping, hitting D-scan. I'm like, oh wait. Alright, I got a few in local here, so I'll just scan around. Alright, so if I come on a local that has some folks in it, I'm gonna go ahead and go towards all the stuff in the center there, and normally the sun's a decent bet, but you can have stuff out on the range of your D-scan. There's a way to pull up your solar system map, and you can actually see your I don't know, some people prefer it that way. I actually just turn the camera so I don't have to keep opening and closing a map. Alright, I got nothing through here, so warping the next gate. Well, you got... What's that?
Sorry, I just recognized you.
Oh, okay. I thought you said a Vexer went through the gate with you or something like that.
No, it was Trickster is new to here.
Okay, go ahead and jump and warp next gate. Nothing on D-scan. Jump and warp. Here we go. Alright, got a couple blues and a red in here. Atron, Tristan. I just gotta figure out who's friendly and who's not. What's that? Amar. I got an Atron off the large here. I'm gonna see if I can attack him. He just warped away, so we'll go ahead and skip this system. Go ahead and jump in and warp. And he was in a Atron, by the way. Alright, a few more targets in here. Alright, got a few more people in this one, so possibly looks like we'll get a fight. Okay, so this gate is just a little out of range, and I'm seeing that there's been some fighting in here, so I just want to check this gate before I bounce through to make sure it's not somebody that might have a gate camp on the other side here. So um, go ahead and jump and warp to the next gate. I don't have anything on scan, so
Roger that.
one thing you have to be careful about is some of the recon ships. So if you see that there's been fighting, you're not getting anything on D-scan. Either people have docked up or there's recon ships. So you just have to be careful with that. Because recon ships will not show up on D-scan. So don't go bouncing into like larges and stuff if you got unaccounted for locals that are flashing. What I have is a Navy slicer here. This would be a very tough fight. So um, I don't really want that fight, but alright, I had a slicer, but a lot of people in local, just nothing on scan here, so next jump.
Alright, I just jumped in. There's Brunix at the gate, and it was 110 off. It's as orcs, twisted stuff.
Copy that.
And I've got flashy drifter landing on me. Drifters out. I got Punisher on scan as well.
Oh wait, wait, what system are you in?
I'm in is brought.
Okay, I think it split us up.
Copy. Where about starting?
Oyanada.
Have you gone to Faustman yet?
No, it must be taking me a different route.
Yeah. Ah, okay. Link where you are.
Yeah, so we're having a little bit of a split up issue here. Are you able to get out? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. No, I was too late. I was waiting for time. I was waiting for that.
Copy
Brunix
that.
has left everything else.
Alright, I'll start calling gate names, because that's obviously...
So I'm now in KUR. Got 3 war targets.
Copy. Alright, oh, I just got a coercer. No, he came through the gate with me, but he just warped off, so... Copy that. I'm getting on your gate. Ishtar and Courser on scan now.
The one victory is in the logs. I lit the sweet. Oh shit, no, he's blue. Fine. Yeah, he's green.
Hey, I'm jumping through that Courser, might fight me on the other side of this gate.
Gosh, our lining quit. Wait, not right.
Yeah, Oyanada. Oyanada, or something like that.
Is he,
Yes. No, he just warped off. And I didn't check where. I didn't see where.
Raj, I'll go to the largest. Still on scan, service. Barrel. It's within 5 AU of the, he might be at medium. Medium. He is not. He's at the Amor Small Stronghold. Going now. Amor Small Stronghold.
Copy that. Warping there now.
Activate gate. Shit, I should let you first. I hope I don't.
It'll be close.
He's over there. Oh, he's here.
Oh my gosh, so close.
Yeah, I should let you first. Sorry.
Atron, Tristan are blues. What was that?
There's a Northwest on Scan. It's the new local.
Copy that.
Might be out at that large.
Yeah, that might be interesting. What's that?
Looks like the Forcer might be at the large. He's only a year and a half old. Forcer's at the medium. And we're medium.
Okay, I'm gonna head to medium and check it out.
I'll wait.
Oh, he's on the outside of it.
No, I don't think it's.
No, he is on the outside of it.
Shit. Okay. I just confirmed the medium by accident.
He's 250 kilometers away.
No. No. That Orthrus is either sitting at a completely offline boss or at Planet 10 custom office.
Planet 10. Okay.
And it's looking like customs office. He's here. He's at 166 off. He is 133, sorry.
Go ahead. I'm gonna warp at 100 and see if I can burn and catch him. I'm not sure what direction I'm gonna land in on it, but let's see. Oh, that would be the opposite direction.
Alright, he's gonna be probably around the light.
I'm warping back from the opposite direction there at 100.
He's gonna be AB fit on what, so I'm willing to give this a shot. How far are we off the gate?
80.
Alright, burn out towards that Inspirata gate, so I can come to you, and then move around that side of him in front of
Oh. Yeah.
I'm going at 100. If he goes to zero with well, I'd rather win. Well, bait.
Oh yeah, of course. Going at 50.
Alright, you did go at zero. And he's going inside. Alright. Alright, well, your call. I kind of want to work off the sun and go back to zero and
Okay, I'm down for that.
okay. Landing on the sun now. Your line.
Okay, I'm just approaching the gate. I got MWD, so.
Okay, whatever you do, you gotta get it.
Yep.
Make sure you keep your eyes.
Same.
Oh, sorry. Alright, don't get nuked by his missiles. Just burn away. Line to the side. Shot at you.
What's that?
Has he shot at you yet?
No, he locked me up, but it doesn't look like his lock range is that far. Because he unlocked it. Is he shooting at you?
Yeah. Hold up. We'll, just wanted to get a idea of this. Heavy. Oh, ham. Sweet. We're going back in.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm going back to the medium now at 0. We can do this. I'm surprised he hit me from 40 kilometers of hams.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't see what he hit with, but...
616 damage on heavy assault missile. Infernal javelin missiles. Reactivating gate. Just don't die on this one. You don't get spammed, just work with the top. I'm not going to be able to catch
Oh
you.
no. Yep, I'm burning away.
Yeah, I see you're getting hit by the Imperials. So
Hard.
crap.
Oh, I died.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh,
I tried.
volley. That's fine. He thinks he's going to be able to kill me now.
Yeah, I need to fix that, EM. Alright guys, so what happened was I went down. I went in a little too close. I should have stayed at the edge of the range there, and then been burning away as soon as I started getting hit to see what he would hit for. He took me out, obviously. Um, Again, the Kestrel I'm using does not have a lot of
You get me? Damn.
tank, so looks like we're
Yeah.
both getting taken down. So it looks like we both got taken down this time, but if I'd been in something a little different, the actual tank, 2,500 damage again. Not a lot. If I was in maybe the Incursus or something like that, then probably would have been able to tank a lot more, get the tackle, tank a lot more, and apply DPS. So
Can tap him up and keep range. Needed a web to hold him down, or fuck. I would have had a web, he
yeah,
would have died. As soon as he was able to pull back out 13 kilometers on me, he was able to pull back. Ah.
yeah. I was dude, I completely forgot. I should have went with the Incursus instead of the Kestrel. Because there's not a lot of tank on that Kestrel, so alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and self-destruct here and head back to reship. And retry it again. Orthos, let's see, he hit me. That was pretty decent, but definitely if I was using
Never lost.
something a little more
Can't even find the fit. His hand fit.
tankier. We're trying to see what kind of fit he was rolling with right now.
Must have had him close to cap. So, problems not, so
What's that? You're breaking up.
sorry, I just said, my mom was not talking into, fighting northwards again.
Yeah. You know, I'm down for fighting anything, so. But at least we know now. Alright, so just so.
I was thinking that hams wouldn't really track you that well, or me, but, I'm wrong with that.
Yeah, well, yeah, he has target painters too, so.
Yeah. Everything I look at with this guy too has sling on it, so it would have been an interesting kill if we got it.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I was saying I'm always down to take on a faction ship. So, I mean, I would have got wrecked by even a whatchamacallit, what's the frigate? Same version, just a frigate. Yeah, a Garmer. So,
Yeah. You almost wrote there. He had how far did he have you pointed out to?
not sure yet. I'm watching that right now, actually. Oh, I literally just missed it. I turned away. I think it was just it. I'd just dropped point or was just about to. It was pretty far out though, but yep.
I got more ships going out on the way back to take off. I will figure back out I would say.
Of course I am. Yeah, I got 2 incurses left, so been saving those for nice. Yeah, I've been saving those for last. Yeah, didn't. I only killed a Venture with these Kestrels this time, but there's other fits for the Kestrel, so little tankier fits as well with the that whatchamacallit, the shield boosters.
Yeah. I find it hard to hit castles. What kind of DPS do you get out of it?
50 DPS with these skills, which is actually for the range, 40-kilometer range, 50 DPS. It's more than any of the turrets, because I'm looking at between 30 at the same ranges and 60 at the at 20-kilometer range. You know, 30 and 60. 60 being like more of the 10-kilometer to 15-kilometer range, and then 30-ish DPS at the 20-ish kilometer range. Whereas with the Kestrel's missiles, you get 50 DPS with these lower skills, so, and 41-kilometer range.
So I was looking at it last and I was getting like 100, 150 DPS at like 31 miles. I wasn't sure if that's good.
At
Skills aren't the best.
is that with rockets or missiles?
That was light.
Okay. Yeah, with faction ammo, I get 41 kilometers on the range with all the skills to 3. And I'm pretty sure on the main character that I have missile skills on, it's something like 55 kilometers. So it's basically you're hitting as soon as you can lock.
Yeah.
Just throw a faction disruptor on a Kestrel and you're good to go.
Yeah. I got my range, but I can do the DPS.
Yeah, so let's see. You know, I kind of want to use this other kite fitting curses real quick. Yeah, just because it's one of the earlier fits when I was still lower skills. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a break though. Again, another Kestrel loss. We took on a little something. Eyes were, what is it? Hungrier eyes than we could take, basically. Um, yeah, so Orthos with hand missiles actually hits pretty hard, even with the smaller targets burning around. So they did make missile changes since I had stopped playing in the past year or so, and from what I understand, they do hit smaller targets a little harder. So my problem is, of course, with that Kestrel is that I have no real tank on it. It's just a buffer. So there are other. There's definitely other. Oops! Normally I silence my phone. Forgot to silence it. Normally there's other modules that you can actually use instead of a shield buffer if you want to maneuver some stuff around on those fits. Target painter or whatever, but the buffer actually does allow me to live a little longer and take a few more hits than not having any tank on it at all. So you could put a resist amplifier on there instead. Also, using a ancillary shield booster, the small or medium. If you can fit a medium ancillary shield booster on those Kestrels, they actually still do about the same thing as an unbonused ancillary armor rep ship. So if you want to try something like that out, that is something I was going to try with the Kestrel, but I'm actually going to use the Breacher and Condor for that, because I want to get a little more speed out of a kiting ship. So I just basically fit that Kestrel. That Kestrel has a lot of really good uses as far as small gangs go. If you do happen to run like 3 or 4 people, you could actually run 2 of those Kestrels and probably like a Bantam or something like that. And the DPS options are pretty. I don't know. You can do rockets as well, and even still fit a MWD Scram Web and a shield booster. And then the rigs will be a little different, of course, but there are other options for that fit. Just told not to shoot at a Orthos, I'll die every time. But I feel like that's a challenge, so I will probably try that. What's that? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so yeah, my buddy just said worst advice ever. I agree. Shoot at everything always, because you never know. You don't ever know when you're gonna get a kill or when you're not. So, see, he's about to tell me right now. He saw it as well. So. Yeah, we can do yeah, that other route, or actually it doesn't really matter because the fights are going to be about the same. So
yeah,
but ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break really quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and refit and get kind of closer to our objective and stuff, and then we'll be back out. Thank you guys for watching. Again, remember this is a less than 1 million skill points tune right now. So if you're following this, watch my other streams as well. You can watch me die horribly, but the key thing is to take a look at the piloting and see what I'm doing about picking my targets and stuff like that. I am really aggressive, and I will shoot anything if I feel like I can get away with it. And I do play fairly aggressive myself. So again, I'm used to playing with millions of SP, and my main tunes have tons of combat skills. So I'm getting used to this again. I had done this at one time before, but I never streamed it or anything like that. So this is kind of a new thing. But the whole idea is that you can fight and you can put up a decent fight, and it's going to vary depending on ships and stuff like that. And you'll see too that kiting and stuff like that actually takes a little more skills in the navigation area to give you some more speed and maneuverability. Whereas brawling, you're going to want more tank or more DPS. So depending on what you're doing, if I was running like destroyers or something like that, I would want more damage output and more rate of fire. So those are like my first higher skills that I'm looking at. But the skill plan that I'm going to be loading up, and yeah, I've done about 21 days of training. I'm going to do a little more because I do want to get drones in there, and I am going to throw some fives in. Just for fitting purposes and stuff like that, because those should be your first fives anyway, is the core fitting skills. And if you do get into drones or something like that, or any ship, if you start getting into bigger ships, a lot of those have drone bays. It's really important to actually get those drone skills up as well. So once you are able to fight a little bit, and then you get your drone skills up as well, and some other supplemental skills here and there, start 4 and 5 in some skills. But this is basically to get into combat as soon as possible. So again, if you're following this, it's definitely geared towards newer players to kind of get out there and stuff like that. I could have avoided just about any of the fights that I have lost to, especially knowing like going out and seeing like I know going against the Shadow Cartel guys earlier on my last stream that I did earlier today. I know that they're going to be there with the gang if they get into trouble. So the tactic that I used was to burn away from the warping point. They came in with a Daredevil and got me. So they were fast. I warped off. Daredevil followed. It was a really good chase. And yeah, he did his job, and they worked together, obviously. So it was good. It was solid. And a solid death that I would take again. So, so I know the consequences, and I am actually here to lose ships and get kills trying. So, sorry, the other way around. You get kills and lose ships trying. But I've had a few decent kills. One really good one versus one fight, and another solo kill that was kind of, yeah. But otherwise, really good fights that I've had, and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream right now, and then I'll get back into this. Me and my buddy are going to meet up and go for another shot out and about here. And I think we're going to go another route and just see what else is out there. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys back a little bit, yep, after this break.